Good evening, everybody. Welcome here to Real Sports Live. Brandon Guzman on the call for tonight's game between the Lady Bobcats and the Lady Eagles. The visiting team are the Lady Bobcats here at Mission High School. Bobcats coming into this game with an 18-9 record, currently third place in district. They're not too far behind. The Lady Sabercats currently in second. And the number one team in the district right now is taken over by far PSJ, the Lady Bears. As for the Lady Eagles, on your screen right now, they are not so hot on the season, haven't won a district game yet, but they've won other games back in the preseason and the tournament play. But here we are at district play, and they're 0-5, looking for their first win. To see if they can get it here tonight. Lady Bobcats, last time these two teams met, it was over in Edinburg. And the Lady Bobcats swept them 3-0 at their own home court. We'll see if the tides change, if anything's different here in tonight's game, as we're about to get the player introductions, the national anthem, and everything underway here in just a bit on Real Sports Live. As the teams are lining up for their player introductions, we're going to turn it over to the PA announcer very, very soon here. And they're going to announce the rosters for both sides of the team. A beautiful Tuesday here in the RGV. Outdoors, it's starting to get a little chilly. That doesn't matter as we're indoors here on the court. We'll see if home court advantage is behind the Lady Eagles tonight, looking for their first district win. And the Lady Bobcats looking to stay up in the rankings, wanting a good seed during the playoffs. That is around the corner. I believe it's the last month of volleyball, and we're going to the playoffs. So we'll see how things shape out for them here tonight. If things go their way, if not, well, then the Lady Eagles get their first win of the night of the district play. So here's the PA announcer for the player introductions.
Number 9, junior, Natalie Hernandez. Number 10, sophomore, Vega. Number 11, junior, Lucero Jimenez. Number 12, sophomore, Mia Dominguez. Number 13, senior, Natalie Garza. Number 14, senior, Ariana Vega. The Lady Bobcats, coached by head coach Dina Dominguez, assisted by Nora Guerra, Natalie Ortiz, Deborah Ali, and Priscilla Garcia. And now for the Michigan Eagles. Number 1, Maria Abrego. Number 2, Diana Martinez. Number 3, Madison Garcia. Number 4, Lucy Rodriguez. Number 7, Kayla Ruiz. Number 8, Vanessa Espinosa. Number 10, Natalie Hernandez. Number 12, Francis Cárdenas. Number 13, McKenna Castillo. And number 14, Judy Garcia. The Mission Lady Eagles are coached by head coach Edna Clemens, varsity assistant coaches Priscilla Aparicio, Monica Salinas Rivas, Crystal Vasquez, Erica Molina, and Joe Cantu. Managers Erica Guerrero and Angela Flores.
So there are the player introductions for both sides of the court, both visiting team and the home team. Up next is the national anthem. Due to copyright reasons, we'll be back after this here on Real Sports Live.
To early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
For your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
Throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Heart of the South Lady Hawks and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
So here we are back on Real Sports Live after the national anthem. Player introductions, everything has come and gone as we are ready for some volleyball action. 32-6A set to get underway very, very soon here on Real Sports Live. Both teams in their huddles getting ready to get the starting six on the court and the first serve as we get district play underway once again. District 31-6A, excuse me. Lady Eagles on the court first. Lady Bobcats now take their starting six on. As it's going to be a Lady Bobcats to serve first. Here's their starting lineup. Their starting six. Back to serve first is Emily Carranco. Going to be assisting her in the back row is number 2, Aurelia Ramirez, alongside number 5, Haley Vega. Down low on the front court, the net. It's going to be number 12, Mia Dominguez. Alongside number 4, Samantha Sines. And the first kill of the game comes from Castillo as the Lady Eagles get on the board first. As we finish mentioning off a couple of names here, it is number 7 as well, Jasmine Cuellar. And coming into the game is the libero for the Lady Bobcats, number 14, Ariana Guerra. Sending that across the courts is Dominguez as a point number 2 goes back to the Lady Eagles. And here we are, the starting six is going to be number 10, Elena Hernandez. She's the one serving, as well as Maria Brego alongside number 3, Madison Garcia. Down low is number 4, Jocelyn Rodriguez, Michaela Castillo, and number 8, Vanessa Espinosa. Those are starting six for both sides of the balls. We get volleyball underway. Lady Eagles lead 2-0, and the dig from the back row. Hernandez keeps it alive, and Cuellar gets her own as the big block from Castillo comes. And the Lady Eagles get number 3, a 3-0 run. Here we are in set number 1 And the crowd is starting to go a little bit crazy. They have every reason to. Hernandez serving it once again. They set it up. This time it is for Cuellar. As a dig is there, saved. And the back row. That's Kayla Alanis getting the big hit from the back. Lady Bobcats weren't able to get it back into the court, the white lines. And here we are, 4-0, as Hernandez serves once again. They set it back up for Cuellar, looking for a big hit, doesn't get it. Alanis is there for it. Now Espinosa gets this call. And not able to get number 3 up and over the net. The Lady Eagles lead 5-0. As we're gonna find out when Coach Dina Dominguez calls the first time out on a 5-0 run here for the Lady Eagles. They set it up, big hit coming from Dominguez. It's kept in play by Hernandez, and there's Espinosa getting it over with number 3 for the Lady Eagles. They set it up, Castillo, blocked from the front row. That's Cuellar there, and the point goes to the Lady Bobcats. As they break the scoring streak here for the Lady Eagles, they want to get back in this for themselves. Number 9, Natalie Hernandez comes into the game for the Bobcats. The Lady Bobcats now trailing by 4. Mia Dominguez serves it, and she gets an ace by her name. Put point number 2 on the board, and they trail by 3 now. Dominguez once again gets it, and she gets a back-to-back ace as the Lady Eagles just go in confusion. They don't know who gets what, as Dominguez is putting it right in a sweet spot. They set it up for Castillo. The big hit comes. There is Guerra getting the number 3 over, and the point is going to be awarded to the Lady Eagles. They get number 6 on the board. And back to serve is going to be the freshman, Vanessa Espinosa. They set it up for Cuellar. Misdirection, that was actually for Hernandez. They confused me as well. As here it is, this is for sure Hernandez. Gets it to the back row, Espinosa saves it. Now Abrego sends it over with too much power outside the white lines, and the Lady Bobcats get number 4. They trail by 2 points. And back to serve is going to be Samantha Sines for Edinburg High School. Castillo gets the setup, big hit out of bounds once again. And the Lady Bobcats now only trail by 1. They're looking for the comeback, and they're looking to take the lead as well. Sines gets it over. The setup for Alanis, the big hit. Guerra can't get there in time, and the Lady Eagles get number 7. That's courtesy of number 7, freshman Kayla Alanis. And they have a 2-point lead once again. The Lady Eagles in the driver's seat right now. It's going to be Michaela Castillo to serve it over. They're going to reverse it for Cuellar, who tries to reverse courts as well, but Hernandez is there for it. Alanis gets the setup. As Espinosa sends that one over on hit number 3, they're lined up ready for it. Hernandez comes for the Lady Bobcats out of bounds. And Lady Eagles get number 8 on the board. 8-5 is the score. A 3-point difference. The Lady Eagles have the upper hand here. Castillo back to serve once again. They set it up from the back row. That's Dominguez with a hit. The block is there as it's kept in play. Hernandez now sends it over. They set it up for Alanis once again. Back to Hernandez for the Lady Bobcats. Quick tap over. It's kept in play. Hernandez gets the final say-so in that last rally as the Lady Bobcats get number 6. Castillo wasn't able to get there in time. And coming into the game is the libero number 1, Maria Abrego, for the Lady Eagles. Now back to serve is going to be number 7, Jasmine Cuellar. She started the game off, and here she is looking for number 7 on the board. Cuellar gets the setup. She gets the hit over the net as the rally continues. Now here comes Garcia. Lady Bobcats scramble in time as the ball gets over the net. Double hit, and the point's going to get awarded to the Lady Bobcats as they're trailing by just 1 now. Cuellar once again with the serve. Low serve, gets over the net nonetheless. As we await for the call from the official, they're going to award the point right now. They have it for the Lady Eagles. We'll see if anything changes. They're talking over. Both officials are talking it over. 2 thumbs up. Looks like they're giving the replay, but they're going to give the point to nobody. They're taking away the point from the Lady Eagles. On the board is 9-7. We have 8-7. They're going to show the. They're going to not show the replay. They're going to give the replay. So we've got to replay that last rally or whatever the situation was. There's Cuellar once again. They set it up for Alanis, kept in play by the Lady Bobcats. Here comes Hernandez, the big hit, and the point goes to the Lady Bobcats. We tie it up at 8 now. Tied up at 8, and Jasmine Cuellar has the serve once again, skimming the top of the net. As they're going to call it an ace, and it's going to be put by her stat sheet for tonight's game. She gets another one. The Bobcats take the lead 9-8 now. Once trailing 5-0, here they are leading by 1. Cuellar with the serve. Lady Eagles calling it out, but it's kept in play. They're going to set it up. This one looks like it's going for Carranco. The back row saves it. Now here comes Alanis with the big hit. Inbounds. Barely skimming the white line, and we get 9-9. We're tied up now once again. Number 4 with the serve there for the Lady Eagles, Jocelyn Rodriguez. As she's not going to be able to keep that last one in play, the Lady Bobcats are going to get number 10. Serving it over was number 9 for the Lady Bobcats. That's Natalie Hernandez, as they lead by only 1. And that's going to go out of bounds. Lady Eagles tied up at 10. Coming into the game for Edinburg High School is going to be Ariela Ramirez. And serving it over is Kayla Alanis. She gets a point for her Lady Eagles off a nice serve there. Alanis with the serve once again as they lead by 11. Here comes Carranco, but the point's going to get awarded to the Lady Eagles. Not sure what the call was, but they're going to get it nonetheless. As that point goes out of bounds, Alanis not able to keep it between the lines. The Lady Eagles, or Lady Bobcats, now have an opportunity to come back, only trailing by 1. That was Haley Vega with the serve. Big hit comes, not able to rush to the ball in time as the Lady Eagles get number 13, a 2-point lead once again. It's going to be the senior Maria Brego with the serve, the libero as well. Carranco coming from the back row with the big hit as the Lady Bobcats get number 12. Carranco is going to be the one who got the point. She's going to be the one to serve as she awards her Lady Bobcats back-to-back points off of an ace. And here we are tied up at 13 once again. Castillo gets hit number 3 over the net as they set it up down for Cuellar. Out of bounds, and the Lady Bobcats get number 14. A 3-0 run here for Edinburg High School. They're looking to keep it up. Carranco's going to be back to serve once again. It's going to be the freshman who gets the hit. That's Espinosa. Now reversing the court is Signs. Espinosa once again able to keep it between the lines, and the Lady Eagles tie us up at 14. For the Lady Bobcats, Carranco is coming out, and coming in is the libero number 14, Ariana Guerra. As for the Lady Eagles, serving it over is going to be number 10, Natalie Hernandez, a senior. Big hit coming from Cuellar, kept in play. And a big hit from the back row from Alanis gets it out of bounds. And the Lady Bobcats take point number 15. Castillo from the back row, out of bounds. And they're going to give a point to the Lady Bobcats as they get number 16. That's going to be number 12 to serve now, Mia Dominguez. Alanis gets number 3 over the net. Now they're going to set it up here for Cuellar once again. Big hit coming, and the kill comes alongside with it. 17-14, and the timeout gets called by Coach Edna Clemens of the Lady Eagles. We'll be back after the break. A quick message from our sponsors here on Real Sports Live.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Here we are back after the timeout. 17-14 is the score. The Lady Bobcats lead as they took a lead, tied it up, ran with it, leading by 3 now. That caused the Lady Eagles to call a timeout. And we're having some confusion down low on the court. It looks like there's some tape that came loose. There's a head coach, Coach Dominguez for the Lady Bobcats, talking to her player, Mia Dominguez. I'm sure they are of no relation. As here comes a coach for the Lady Eagles running onto the court. Going all the way to where the piece of tape is, a sports medicine. Getting the athletic tape, gonna patch up. There it is right there. We'll see the action. There goes one strip. Here comes another one. Strip number 3 goes onto the court. We'll see if there's a fourth. And one of the officials is pointing to put a fourth. So we'll see if she does. Yeah, there you go. She's laying it down, making sure everything's put in place. Nothing's going to come up, going to come down. The official gives the okay, and here we are ready to play some more volleyball once again. It's going to be Mia Dominguez as the official gives the go-ahead. And here we are. 17-14 is the score. Lady Bobcats lead. The serve is up. Michaela Castillo with a big hit. The block from the front row coming from Cuellar. It's kept in play. They're going to give it back to Cuellar, tapping it over the net as Jocelyn Rodriguez is there for it. Big hit coming from Alanis as Guerra should have kept that out of bounds. It was going that way. The Lady Eagles get point number 15 as they trail by 2. Coming into the game now is, I believe that's number 3, Madison Garcia. Back to serve is number 8, Vanessa Espinosa, who gets the serve there. They trail by 2. Cuellar comes, set up the hit, kept in play. Here comes Garcia, the big hit. That's actually Alanis, excuse me, as she puts the Lady Eagles within 1. Lady Eagles trail by only 1. Espinosa gets it once again. The serve is up and away as Cuellar gets the call. Big hit coming, the kill. Out of bounds, they're gonna call it, as the Lady Eagles tie us up at 17 all. It's gonna be the freshman back to serve once again, Vanessa Espinosa. And a kill, or an ace by her name. Puts the Lady Eagles up by 1, and here comes the timeout called by Coach Deanna Dominguez. We'll take one as well here on Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And we are back here, Lady Eagles taking the lead by 1. It's Espinosa getting some assistance by the net as Cuellar gets the big hit. Out of bounds once again, and they're going to give it to the Lady Eagles as they get point number 19. Espinosa serves it. And here come the Lady Bobcats. They want their point, they get it. Number 18 goes on the board as they trail by only 1. That was number 4, Samantha Sines on the serve for Edinburg High School. They trail by 1. They want to get the lead back or at least tie it up. Cuellar. Double hit coming from the Lady Eagles, or a carry is what they're going to call it, and the Lady Bobcats tie us up at 19 all. Once again, last time we were tied up, it was 13, and here we are once again. Last time these two teams met, it was a first district game as Alanis sends that out of bounds. Bobcats get point number 20. It was a close one for most of the time. The Lady Eagles hung around. First set was 25-21. Same score for the second set. And the third one was 25-19. So they put up some points. They were well within winning this one, or the first one. They just couldn't finish the sets as the Lady Bobcats get number 21 on the board to come along with it. Only 4 points needed to get out of here alive with set number 1. It's just going to continue to be Samantha Sines serving it over. They set it up for Alanis. As the point's going to go to the Lady Bobcats, 22-19. is the score. Here at Mission High School in set number 1, we're nearing towards the end of the set. They only need 3 now. Signs, the serve. We're gonna set it up as Castillo was looking for the setup near the net. Didn't think it was gonna go behind her. Bobcats get 23, and here comes another timeout from Coach Clemens. We'll be back after this on Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms.
And here we are back after the timeout. 18 seconds left. Lady Eagles about to break it out. There they go. Lady Bobcats already on the court. It's Samantha Signs back to serve. 23-19 is the score. 2 points needed for the Lady Bobcats to squeeze by set number 1. And there's a serve from Signs. They set it up for Alanis. The big hit comes, and Guerra keeps it in play. Now here comes Hernandez for the Lady Bobcats. At the block from Castillo comes, and they get number 20. They want to not go down without a fight here in this one. 23-20 is the score. It's Michaela Castillo going back to serve. She serves it up, and rally starts, or the play starts, as we have a double hit called by the official on the Lady Bobcats. Castillo is going to go back to serve once again, and the timeout gets called by Edinburg High School. 23-21 is the score. One more quick message from our sponsors. We'll be back after this.
To purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
And we are back here, 23-21. Castillo is going to be the one serving it over to the Lady Bobcats. As she hits the net, and the Lady Bobcats are in game point with number 21, or 24, excuse me. To start us off the set, it was Jasmine Cuellar, and here she is, hopeful for this to be the last serve of the game, or the set at that. And it is 25-21. The Lady Bobcats win it here in set number 1. We'll be back with set number 2 in about 3 minutes. I'm sure that's what they give both teams to talk some things over, and as they're actually going to switch sides. So 3 minutes on the board. We'll be back after that here on Real Sports Live.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable. For condo and beach house rentals, call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Honduras Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodolfo Vegas, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it.
And here we are back. Set number 2 is going to get underway very soon. It is the Lady Eagles and Natalie Hernandez who's going to be starting us off here. Set number 1 was taken by the Lady Bobcats, 25-21 was the final score. And here we are, Lady Bobcats on the court first. I already know what they need to do. At Lady Eagles, they had a little more time to talk about it, but here we are. Hernandez with the serve. They set it up back for Carranco. As now Michaela Castillo gets the big hit down the middle, kept in play. Big hit coming from the outside. Mia Dominguez awards the Lady Eagles their first point of the set. Here comes Hernandez with a serve once again. Carranco, the big hit. Didn't happen the first time, but she makes up for it the second. We're tied up at 1. That was Emily Carranco with the serve. Miscommunication for the Lady Eagles. Bobcats get point number 2 as they lead 2-1. Emily Carranco is going to still be back serving it over to Mission High School. As she gets that straight to her teammate who gets it over the net, but of course that does not count in volleyball. So the Lady Eagles now have 2. 2-2 is the score. Back to serve is going to be the freshman, Vanessa Espinosa. Castillo comes with a big hit after a dig from Cuellar, but that goes out of bounds, and the Bobcats have number 3. They lead by only 1. It's going to be Mia Dominguez serving it over now in set number 2 with a 3-2 lead. They set it up back for Castillo, finding the soft spot over the 2 defenders, and we're tied up at 3. Back and forth ball game here for these 2 squads. After they switch sides, if you notice anything differently, we did mention that before we went to the break and transitioned into set number 2. This was the side the Lady Bobcats were on. Now the Lady Eagles are on that side, as Michaela Castillo is going to be serving it over the net, and in play it goes as Cuellar gets number 3. But they're going to be giving the point to the Lady Eagles, who take it by 1 now. 4-3 is the score. Castillo is going to continue to be back to serve for her Lady Eagles of Mission High School. The original high schools from Mission and Edinburg are facing off here. Something fun to mention. Big hit coming from Natalie Hernandez. Number 3 goes over by Garcia, and the rally continues. Here comes Cuellar looking for the big hit, but a low setup. Nonetheless, she gets it over. Cuellar, there you go, gets the serve she wanted, the setup, and the point goes to the Lady Bobcats as we tie it up at 4. Tying it up at 4. 4-4 is a score, and number 4, Samantha Saenz, is going to be serving it over. The setup for Alanis, the big hit, but Guerra keeps it in play. And now here comes Hernandez. Her own arsenal gets released onto the Lady Eagles. as Signs continues her service back for the Lady Bobcats. They lead by only 1. The setup for Alanis and the block by Cuellar once again. Alanis is getting the setups, and it feels anybody else but Cuellar, maybe those setups will turn into points, but Lady Bobcats are there for it, ready, willing, and able. 2 setups for the Lady, or for Alanis, and she wasn't able to get a point. As they try to reverse courts, they're going to give the point to the Lady Eagles. As they said, Natalie Hernandez slid under the net just a bit. No body part can cross under the net or hit the net, so here we are. 5-6 Lady Eagles trail as Rodriguez sends it over. Cuellar comes with the big hit. The kill goes back to the Lady Bobcats. And coming into the game once again is Emily Carranco for Edinburg High School. Bobcats lead by only 2. The score is 7-5 as number 7, Jasmine Cuellar, is going to be the one serving it over. Good serve there, kept in play. Number 3 must go over, and it does by Espinosa. Miscommunication for the Lady Eagles, but nonetheless, they got the point. They only trail by 1 now. Big hit coming as it's kept in play. That's Espinosa, the freshman. Great reaction skills, but the big hit coming from Hernandez. Number 3 goes over, Espinosa gets it. The rally continues here. Carranco now sends it over. Garcia gets the hit over the net. Back for Hernandez. Big hit comes, tipped by Alanis, and the point goes to the Lady Bobcats. Serving it over was Natalie Hernandez. As the Bobcats lead by 2, they set it up for Espinosa. Big hit coming. Finding the empty spot as Dominguez wasn't able to keep it in the field of play. Lady Eagles only trail by 1 now. It is the senior, Maria Abrego, going to be the one to serve it over. Carranco comes with a big hit as the Lady Eagles front row stops in confusion. Lady Bobcats only trail by, or lead by 2 here in set number 2. Serving it over was number 5, Haley Vega. Vega sets it up for Carranco. The big hit coming straight for Cardenas as the Lady Bobcats get to double digits first. They lead by 3. Once again, it is Haley Vega back to serve. They set it up for Hernandez or Dominguez. And Dominguez gets the point after the Lady Eagles tipped it. Goes out of bounds. It is 11-7 the score here. And Haley Vega is going to continue to serve for the Lady Bobcats. Good serve there, kept in play. Michaela Castillo gets the setup. She gets it over as well. Here comes Signs with the hit. Espinosa gets the point for her Lady Eagles as they only trail by 3. That's Alina Hernandez for the Lady Eagles serving it over now. They set it reverse setup for Carranco. Big hit goes straight to Abrego. As Hernandez sets it up for Espinosa, who sends that one way out the white lines, and the point is going to go to the Lady Bobcats for number 12. A 4-point lead as Jasmine Cuellar comes back into the front row to help out. And Emily Carranco serves it over. Castillo gets the set up to hit. Number 3 must go over. Samantha Saenz does just that. Back for Castillo, the big hit. Saved by Ramirez, but it wasn't enough. Didn't get under the ball enough to get it in the air for her teammates to help her out. The point goes to the Lady Eagles in that one. Back to a 3-point difference. It's the freshman, Vanessa Espinosa, with the serve. As Cuellar gets the hit, finding the empty spot in the Lady Eagles defense on the opposite side of the court. As they get point number 13, more substitutions. Coming out is Ramirez. Coming in is Natalie Hernandez. And back to serve is Mia Dominguez. Espinosa gets hit number 3 over the net with ease. Cuellar comes with a big hit, finds the kill, and goes straight for it. 14-9 is the score here in set number 2. Lady Bobcats with their biggest lead so far of the either set 1 or 2, as Dominguez sends it once again. Castillo comes with a hit from the opposite side. And Lady Bobcats not able to keep it in play as the Lady Eagles get to double digits. A 4-point difference here in this one. It's going to be Castillo. Back to serve. Coming into the game is number 3, Madison Garcia. She's subbing in for Mia Abrego of the Lady Eagles. Nonetheless, Castillo gets the serve over the net. And the play starts here. Jasmine Cuellar looks to end it quickly, and she does. Point number 15 for the Lady Bobcats. A 5-point difference. And the Lady Bobcats are halfway through set number 2 as Samantha Saenz serves it over. Setting it up for Alanis. Good reaction time by Saenz. Getting it back over the net. Miscommunication. The point's going to be given to the Lady Bobcats. A double hit right there. Hernandez and Garcia weren't able to communicate in time. And the point's going to Edinburg High School. Saenz with the serve once again. They set it up for Alanis and saved by Guerra. As here comes Hernandez with the big hit. Espinosa saves it. They set it up for her as well. As Dominguez gets the save, the setup down. Here comes Garcia looking for the soft touch over the net. She gets it, but Cuellar has no remorse as it's kept in play. Now Alanis gets the big hit from the side. They set it up for Hernandez, going right down the back row for Abrego. It's kept in play. Cuellar not able to get the right touch over the net as the point goes to the Lady Eagles after a long rally deciding who's going to get what. The setup wasn't just what she was looking for as the Lady Eagles trail by only 5. It's going to be Jocelyn Rodriguez, the freshman, to serve it over. Big hit coming from the back row. That's Dominguez, who can't keep it between the lines. And the Lady Eagles get number 12. A 4-point difference here in set number 2 as the Lady Bobcats are starting to let this lead slip away from them little by little. Rodriguez serving it over. Number 3 needs to go over, and Dominguez does just that as they set it up for Garcia. Saenz is there for it. A quick hit back over the net, keeps it in play. And Alanis looks to end it. We'll see if Guerra can get there in time, and she does. Number 3 goes over once again, and the rally continues. Abrego barely gets it over with the help of the net. It does. As they set it for Alanis. Big hit comes. Guerra with the save. but the point's going to go to the Lady Eagles, as one of the officials called that Lady Bobcats have crossed under the net. There's a 3-point difference now, 16-13 is the score. Lady Eagles only trail by 3. Rodriguez with the serve once again. And they get point number 14 to come along with it. And now they trail by 2, and here comes the timeout from Coach Dominguez of the Lady Bobcats. We'll be back after this here on Real Sports Live.
See you later, touchdown.
We are those Red Nose Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom.
And here we are back after the timeout. Rodriguez served it over as the point went straight to the Lady Bobcats as it sailed out of bounds. They lead by 3. Back to serve is Jasmine Cuellar, the girl who's been helping out big time in the front row, getting a lot of blocks, a lot of points as well. She serves it over, kept in play. They set it up for Hernandez, who gets the big hit. Abrego keeps it in play. And Espinosa gets number 3 over for the Lady Eagles. Carranco, the big hit. Garcia's there for it in the front row. And the point's going to go to the Lady Eagles. As they get number 15, they only trail by 2 now. Back to serve is number 7, the freshman Kayla Lanise, who's gotten a couple of big hits but been denied a lot by Jasmine Cuellar. And here's the big hit coming from Natalie Hernandez. That point's going back to the Bobcats as they lead by 3 once again. And serving it over is Hernandez, who just got the point. She gets the opportunity to serve it over as well. Trying to keep it in play, but not there in time as the Lady Eagles get number 16 on the board. Subbing into the game for the Lady Bobcats is Ariela Ramirez. And for the Lady Eagles is going to be number 1, Maria Abrego. She's going to be back to serve. And the point comes for the Lady Eagles once again, number 17 on the board. As Abrego serves it once again. Kept in play, setting it up. Big hit coming from Dominguez. Espinosa looks for her own point, doesn't get it. Carranco now gets the setup, crossing courts and keeping it between the lines. Lady Bobcats have 19, Lady Eagles have 17. A 2-point difference here late in set number 2. It's number 5, Haley Vega with the serve, who gets it between the lines. The Lady Eagles thought it was out of bounds, but it's inbounds. 20-17 now is the score. Vega's gonna get to serve once again. As she sets it up, gets it over the net with ease. They're looking for the setup. Castillo, big hit, goes straight back towards number 2, Ariela Ramirez. And the Lady Eagles get number 18. Serving it over is Alina Hernandez for the Lady Eagles now. Vega sets it up for Signs. Big hit, out of bounds. Mission High School gets point number 19, and they're only trailing by 1 now. At one point, they trailed by 5 or more, and here they are, trailing by 1. A comeback is in the books. Or in the works, just say. Carranco sends it over with number 3. They set it up. Castillo once again trying to reverse it. Dominguez is there. Carranco gets the setup. Castillo with a nice block there for it. As the rally continues. Alanis back to Guerra. Kept in play. Here comes Signs. Miscommunication, but Abrego keeps it in play. And the front row gets the block, but it continues. Carranco, big hit. Alanis sends it over with number 3. Dominguez calls it quits there on that last one as the Lady Bobcats get point number 21 on the board. Coming into the game once again is Jasmine Cuellar. Back to serve is Emily Carranco for the Edinburg High School Lady Bobcats. Only need 4 points for the game here, or the set, as Castillo tries to reverse courts, but Dominguez is there just in time. Castillo with a big hit. Ramirez with the dig, but not able to keep it in play. The Lady Eagles get point 20. They trail by 1 once again. It's the freshman, Vanessa Espinosa, back to serve. She gets it away with ease. Not able to get a good setup is Vega, and the Lady Eagles tie us up here at 21 all. And we have a timeout called by the Lady Bobcats. We'll be back after this here on Real Sports Live.
Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
And we are back after the timeout. Lady Bobcats on the court first. Lady Eagles about to break it out. They are the ones that's going to be serving after a timeout called by Coach Dominguez of the Lady Bobcat side. We're tied up at 21. Like I mentioned before, Lady Bobcats led by 5 or 6 at one point, and here they are tied up at 21, nearing the end of the set. Espinosa gets the serve. Hit number 3 must go over, and Cuellar does just that, finding the empty spot. No, Eagles went for it, as the Lady Bobcats get 22 on the board. Substitutions as well to come along with the point. It's number 9, Natalie Hernandez, who gets it. Back to serve is Mia Dominguez. Dominguez goes straight to Abrego, who can't keep it back in the field of play, and another timeout gets called. This time it's the Lady Eagles with the timeout. 1 minute timeout. You know what? Better yet, we're going to stay with you. We're going to see what is going on here around the volleyball world in the RGV. A lot of games that we have on our slate as well. Right now we have Edinburg North at Edinburg Vela, PSJ High School at Edinburg Economides, and of course Edinburg here at Mission. Bruin at San Perlita, John Paul II at St. Joe, Harlingen South at Brownsville Hanna, Brownsville Rivera at Harlingen, PSJ Southwest at Pioneer, and those are the RGV schools getting their volleyball action. As Dominguez gets the serve, kept in play, Castillo gets number 3 over the net. And Cuellar gets a soft touch over the net, but it's kept in play. Big hit coming from Espinosa. And Cuellar tries to end it off. Does not. Castillo with the big hit. Block from Cuellar wasn't enough, as the Lady Eagles get 22. It's Michaela Castillo who's leading the charge here for the Lady Eagles. Jasmine Cuellar, a big hit. The block wasn't there to keep it in place. It goes straight to the fans. And the Lady Bobcats now are in game point. They need one more to go 2-0 in sets. And one more after that to end the game. We'll see if they can do just that. Right now, we're going to worry about Samantha Sines, who wants this to be the last serve of the game for either side. Or of the set, to be exact. Vega, they set it up for Cuellar. Big hit down the middle. Once again, she does it. 25-22 is the final here in set number 2. Lady Bobcats lead 2-0 in sets. We'll be back after this here on Real Sports Live with set number 3.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
It down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlem South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
And welcome back here to set number 3. 35 seconds left. Lady Bobcats on the court first. Lady Eagles about to break the huddle. There they are on your screen. As we take a look ahead of both teams' schedule, their next couple of games. The Lady Eagles, they have PSG next on Saturday, and then on Tuesday they have Juarez Lincoln here at home. As for the Lady Bobcats, their next game is at Edinburg North. It says on Wednesday. I'm sure that is subject to change. And then they have Tuesday at PSG. They're the home team. Starting off set number 3 was Emily Carranco. As Jasmine Cuellar looks for the quick point. Not able to keep it in play as that travels to the stands. Lady Bobcats strike first here in set number 3. Carranco serving it over once again. As they set it up, Dominguez with a big hit, blocked by Castillo. They're down to the front row. They set it back up for Espinosa, who gets the hit over. As Castillo looks to end it, but Jasmine Cuellar, once again, the big block from the front row. Having herself a night so far Lady Bobcats lead by 2 here early in set number 3. Carranco, the serve. Castillo, the big hit, down back to Carranco in the back row, and the kill goes on the stat sheet for Castillo. And a point on the board for the Lady Eagles to come along with it. Alina Hernandez now getting ready to serve it over. She gets it up and away. Goyard gets the call, and another point for her and her Lady Bobcats. 3-1 is the score. As we have substitutions, coming out is Ramirez, coming in is Hernandez for Edinburg High School. As Mia Dominguez continues to be of service for Edinburg High School. Out of bounds, big hit comes from the Lady Eagles, not able to keep it between the lines. It is 4-1, the score. Dominguez with the serve. From the back row is Cardenas, as Cuellar gets another one, but they're there for it. Back for Hernandez, big hit, goes straight to Espinosa. She keeps it in play. Finding the sweet spot is a freshman, and she gets number 2 on the board for her Lady Eagles. They trail by 2, and back to serve is going to be Vanessa Espinosa as well. Coming into the game is number 14, Trinity Garcia for Mission High School, excuse me. As the Lady Eagles trail by 2, big hit comes. Not able to keep it in play as the point goes to the Lady Bobcats. 5-2 is the score. Back to serve is number 4, Samantha Sines for the Lady Bobcats. They set it up. Castillo gets the hit. Almost. But the Lady Bobcats can't keep it back into where the teammates are, to the vicinity of her teammates. As that point goes to the Lady Eagles. A 2-point difference once again on the scoreboard. Castillo with the serve. Cuellar gets it. Number 3 has to go over, but it can't. Signs wasn't there in time. The Lady Eagles only trail by 1 now. 5-2 or 5-4 is the score. Michaela Castillo's back to serve once again. Serve is up and over. Good as they set it up for Hernandez. Big hit comes back to Castillo. They set it up for Garcia. There is Natalie Hernandez for the Lady Bobcats, getting him number 6 on the board. As Jasmine Cuellar is going to be back to serve for Edinburg High School. The ball was nose diving straight as Carranco just ends it quickly. Right in the face of a couple of Lady Eagles. The point number 7 goes on the board. They lead by 3 once again. 7-4 is the score as number 7, Cuellar, is going to be back to serve once again for her Lady Bobcats. Out of bounds it goes. As Lady Eagles get 5, they trail by 2 as Cuellar comes out. Ariana Guerra comes in. Back to serve for the Lady Eagles is number 4, Jocelyn Rodriguez. As they only trail by 2 here in this one. Set number 3. Carranco gets it over. Number 3 must go, and Espinosa does just that. Now Hernandez gets her turn back at Espinosa. Rodriguez sets it up. Hernandez, a soft touch, but Vega's there for it. And here comes Hernandez of the Bobcats this time. Hernandez keeps getting her shots, and she finally gets it. Capitalizing on this last one, as the Lady Bobcats have 8 on the board. 8-5 is the score. They lead by 3 once again. Back to serve is Natalie Hernandez. Had a couple setups. They turned into blocks, but she finally got to capitalize on the last one as Carranco gets another one for her Lady Bobcats. They lead by 4. Hernandez to serve once again for Edinburg High School. A nice conservative serve up the net. Quick reaction there by the Lady Bobcats, able to keep it in play. As Vega sets it up for Carranco. Big hit comes from Garcia, but the opposite way. Out of bounds it goes as the Lady Bobcats get 10, and the timeout gets called by Mission. We'll be back after this. 10-5 is the score. Lady Bobcats lead.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Edinburg, Vega, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
And we are back here. 10-5 is the score. Coach Edna Clemens ended up calling the timeout for her Lady Eagles. Talk some things over as the Lady Bobcats have been piling on points as they lead by 5 here. 10-5 is a score. And Natalie Hernandez once again with the serve for Edinburg High School. They set it up for Garcia. Now here comes Dominguez. Big hit goes straight towards the freshman as the Bobcats get number 11. A 6-point difference here as Hernandez continues her service back behind the line for Edinburg High School. The serve comes and they're gonna call it an ace as it's 12-5 now. Lady Bobcats starting to run away with it, and it's all thanks to Natalie Hernandez with the serves. And Jasmine Cuellar with the setups, the blocks, and the hits as the freshman Rodriguez sends it over. Vega sets it up for Carranco. Big hit, block, kept in play. That was Garcia, but Vega comes from the back row to get the Bobcats number 13 on the board. It's 13-5 as Hernandez sends it once again. Abrego straight towards the net it goes, and the Bobcats get another one, 14-5. As they have 9 unanswered points here after being tied up at 5. It's all led by number 9, Natalie Hernandez. The serve from Garcia, they set up there. As Carranco sets it up for Dominguez, out of bounds. Not able to keep it between the lines, and here goes the Eagles. They snap the streak, the scoring streak for the Lady Bobcats. And coming into the game is Justice Cardenas. She's gonna be the one back to serve here for Mission. As Cardenas gets it over with ease, they set her up for Carranco. The big hit comes out of bounds. Once again, the Lady Eagles have 7. 7-point difference here. The Lady Eagles look for a comeback as they let so many points slip away from them. They want to gain those back as much as possible. They set it up for Dominguez, who had a big hit earlier out of bounds. This time it goes straight to the libero, and it goes straight to the stands. The Lady Bobcats get 15. They're halfway done with set number 3. As they lead sets right now 2-0. Last set was won 25-22. A close one. Rodriguez, quick setup over the net as Carranco gets it for Signs, who gets it back. Cardenas straight towards the net. The Lady Bobcats have 16 now. 16-7 is a score. And back to serve is Haley Vega, number 5. Barely getting it over the net, but she can't keep it between the white lines. Point number 8 is going to go to the Lady Eagles of Mission High School. Coming into the game now is number 13, Michaela Castillo. Back to serve is number 1, Maria Abrego. Abrego with the serve. They set it up for Dominguez. The big hit comes as Abrego saves it. Here comes Hernandez now. They set it up for Signs as Castillo is there for the block. As that was going straight towards the net, Castillo didn't need to do much on that one. Lady Eagles have 9, Lady Bobcats 16, and Abrego serves it once again. They set it up for Signs, looking for her redemption shot, and here comes Espinosa. Carranco needs number 3 to go over. Dominguez does just that. Espinosa with the big hit. Here comes Dominguez once again. Big hit coming, kept in play. Not able to keep it and get there in time is Ramirez. As the Lady Eagles enter double digits, and they've erased 5 of the points that they've let slip away. They only trail by 6 now. Vega sets it up, back for Carranco, who tries to get it across the court over the net, but it goes back to the Lady Bobcat side, and the Lady Eagles now have 11. The timeout comes from Coach Deanna Dominguez of the Lady Bobcats. They let so much slip away from them. The Lady Eagles trail by 4. We'll be back after this here on Real Sports Live.
Recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Yeah. Lady Eagles on the court, and the Lady Bobcats break the huddle. Here they go now. They let a huge lead slip away from them, 9 points at one point. I believe it got to double-digit lead. And here we are, Lady Eagles able to mount a comeback. They want to finish it and come out of here strong. It's 16-11 as they set it up for Carranco. Saved by Cardenas. Back to Carranco, who just gets it. And the Lady Bobcats have 17. Back to a 6-point lead. It's going to be Emily Carranco to serve after getting the point for her Lady Bobcats. They only need 8 to come out of here and sweep the Lady Eagles as Castillo gets the hit. Out of bounds, though, they're going to call it, and the point goes back to Edinburg High School. Carranco to serve once again. 18-11 is the lead, or the score at that. Castillo gets to set up the big hit, out of bounds, can't keep it between the lines once again. Lady Bobcats one step closer to a sweep. An 8-point difference. We'll see if they can keep their lead this time, not let it slip away from them as they set it up for Hernandez. Not the setup she wanted, but she got it over the net nonetheless. From the back row is Emily Carranco. Can't get it to go as the point's going to get awarded to the Lady Bobcats. They're calling Hernandez under the net. And the Lady Bobcats have 20. Lady Eagles 11, a 9-point difference. It's Carranco with the serve. Once more, they set it up back for the freshman Espinosa. And out of bounds it goes as Vega can't keep it up in the air for her teammate to get hit number 3 over. The Lady Eagles have 12, and the lead has shrunk from 9 to 8. Back to serve is Elena Hernandez from Mission High School. Substitutions going on to the court is number 7, the freshman, Kayla Alanis. Hernandez serves it over, down by 8. They set it up for Jasmine Cuellar with the big hit. And they're giving the point to Edinburg High School, saying Castillo crossed under the net, or a body part or a foot was under the net. Nonetheless, 21-12 the score as Mia Dominguez is going to be serving it over. They set it up for Espinosa. The big block comes and the point goes to Edinburg High School. 22 on the board. They need 3. They're actually reversing the point. It's going to Mission. So they still need 4 on the board. The point's going to go to the Lady Eagles, and back to service Vanessa Espinosa, the freshman. Vega sets it up for Cuellar, who tries to reverse courts. Doesn't get it. Now here comes Alanis, the freshman, the block from the front row. Confusion sets And number 3 goes over from Espinosa. Cuellar back at it once again, and the point goes to Edinburg High School. And now that is 22. And looks like we have a timeout called on the court. It's the Lady Eagles. Coach Edna Clemens calling the timeout. So that takes us to a break as well. 22-13 is the score. Lady Bobcats lead here in set number 3.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
And that brings us back here. 22-13 is the score. Samantha Signs with the serve over for Edinburg High School. Castillo sends it over with hit number 3 as Vega sets it up for Hernandez, looking for the point, diving for it as Alanis gets number 3 over the net as well. Now Cuellar looking for the big hit, the block from the front row, and they're going to give the point to Mission High School. The Lady Eagles get number 14 as they called one of the Lady Bobcats under the net as well. So back to serve is number 13, Michaela Castillo. 22-14 is the score. 8-point difference once again. Vega's going to get the big setup for Hernandez. And Espinosa gets the hit, number 3. And the point's going to go to the Lady Eagles. They're calling it on Jasmine Cuellar. And she's not too sure on what she was called on. But nonetheless, Lady Eagles have 15. The Lady Bobcats have 22. And Castillo's going to serve once again. Guerra needs number 3 to go over, and she does just that, the libero. They set it up as Garcia gets it over. Cuellar gets the big hit out of bounds, but they're going to call the tip as they're actually going to reverse it. The point is going to go to Mission. I thought Castillo tipped it last second, but that was not the case. The Lady Eagles have 16 now. Scratch that. They're actually going to call a replay. They didn't see any of that. As Guerra gets number 3 over the net, Hernandez sets it up for Alanis. The big hit, that one is out of bounds for sure, no question about it. Bobcats have 23, the Eagles have 15 as Castillo comes out. Coming into the game is going to be number 3, Madison Garcia. Back to serve, Jasmine Cuellar wants to end it off here. Looking for the ace, and she gets it. 24, game point here for the Lady Bobcats. Looking to complete the sweep in district games as well as sets. As Cuellar sends that straight towards the net, Lady Eagles have 17 or 16, and they aren't going down without a fight. The libero comes into the game, Mariana Guerra. This is 24-16. Jocelyn Rodriguez is going to be the server for Mission High School. Hernandez sends it out of bounds, and the point goes to the Lady Eagles once again. Rodriguez with the serve. Lady Eagles just need one to get out of here alive, and they get it on that last point. That does it, 25-17. Lady Bobcats come out of here alive with a victory and a set sweep. 3-0 is the final. So thank you for tuning in here to Real Sports Live. Hope everyone has a safe trip home and a safe rest of your week. God bless all from Real Sports Live. I'm Randy Guzman on the call, Eduardo Guzman on the camera. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a great